Hi everybody, I'm Paul Tran. Welcome to Learning Unplugged. Let's put the bazooki down for a moment and consider this question. How do you approach your decision making? What we're going to take a look at today are 4 decision making approaches. Give you a bit of space to have a think about which ones you use, which combination might suit you best, whatever situation you're in. Let's look at the first approach. This is what we call the analytical approach, and this is where we rely on data, facts, figures, and that allows us to make a decision free from any of our own biases. That's the analytical approach. The second approach is what we call the directive approach. This is the one that's based on our previous experiences, and we just make the decision based on what we've experienced and what we know. That's the directive approach. The third one is what we call conceptual. This is the one where we think about big picture ideas, we're very creative, we collaborate a lot with others. We sometimes keep building and building and building on our ideas to come to a decision. So this one can be a little bit multifaceted. That's the conceptual approach. The fourth approach is what we call a behavioural approach. And this is where the group leader provides some options, and then the group as a whole discusses and negotiates the best option out of everything that's being put forward. Talk about the pros, talk about the cons, and then collectively come to a decision. That's the behavioural approach. Now, we're not going to sit here and say there's a right one, there's a wrong one. What I'm going to ask you to consider is which one of those 4 do you tend to use most of the time? Some of you might be thinking, I'll use 2 of them, I'll use 3 of them, that's fine. Whatever your choice is, what do you miss out? Where are the gaps in the information that you consider when you're making a decision? And I'd like you to get to notice any patterns in your decision making. Which 2, 3, or maybe 4 do you use for each decision you make? This doesn't have to take a long time, by the way, folks. This could be done reasonably quickly. And if we're running a team, we've got to think about the decisions where we need to involve the team and how it may affect the decision if we don't. And we may sometimes have to make the decision on our own. That's going to affect our choice too. What I'm going to get you to consider is to be a little bit more conscious about your decision making, so that you think about these 4 approaches, consciously use 1, 2, 3, maybe all 4 of them. Give those 4 approaches a go. Let me know how you get on in the comments below. And if you want to know a little bit more about Learning Unplugged and my work in general, take a look at the website, which is ptps.co.uk, or the YouTube channel, and that's Paul Tran Trainer. Have fun trying out these 4 decision-making approaches, and I'll see you soon on the next Learning Unplugged.